Well guys, a bit of comedy gold here that once again exposes Labour for the racists that they are, while also giving us the added bonus of mocking David Lammy's race hypocrisy. In fact, give it a week, he'll likely blame right-wingers for Rupa Huq calling the Chancellor superficially black here.
I'm sorry if I was not making myself understood clearly. He's superficially, he's a black man, but...
Yep, that is her at some fringe meeting calling a black man superficially black. This is not only unbecoming of an MP, it's actually racist in every sense of the word. After all, she ain't even black, is she? This is pretty clear racism that would usually have the left screaming from the rooftops or even trashing seas.
What do you want? When do you want it?
Well, they would do that, but this black man has the wrong politics for them to care about it, so it's radio silence from most. This literally shows the utter hypocrisy of them, while also proving to some that the real racists are actually the rabid lefty tosspots. They obviously scream about racism anytime they can blame someone they don't like, but are now gone silent when it's one of their own actually caught doing it. I mean, imagine the instant outrage and calls for protest if a white MP did this to a black one. In fact, I'm sure someone would call the police and have them arrested, yet here there's barely a peep. It's proper hypocrisy on display once again. But surprise, surprise, none of these hypocrites compared to David the white man oppresses me, Lammy. This prat is well known for his love of anything racist when he can blame white people or the Tories, but decided he no longer cares about racial justice when his own mates do it.
This remark has come from, well, what Labour MPs here would say, someone who ought to know better. So a very insensitive, insulting, if you like, remark by Rupa Huq about Kwasi Kwarteng, protests from the Tories, and she's now lost the whip temporarily whilst an investigation is carried out.
Right, before I shit on Lammy, let me shit on this coward for refusing to call this racist. I guess he was too afraid to criticise a woman of colour, so skirted around calling it what it was. In fact, it wouldn't surprise me if this guy lets other dudes go balls deep in his missus while he watches the worthless cuck. Thankfully, the woman interviewing David Lammy does have the required spine to call it what it is, so let's hear a bit of that.
Extraordinary things to say about a fellow politician, even though you're on different sides.
I do think that the vast majority of the public are hugely concerned at this trickle-down economics, the run on the pound that we've seen.
David Lammy, these are racist comments by your colleague.
As a consequence of that. So let us focus on the mainstream. Let us focus on jobs. Let us focus on climate. Let us focus on growth and prosperity.
We have been talking about that, though, for the whole conference.
I'm sorry, I make no apologies. This is not the moment to discuss.
You don't want to apologise for racist comments made by your colleague.
This is the moment to focus on Keir Starmer and what he's just delivered for the country.
Well guys, that there is David Lammy ignoring racism because it hurts his party and cannot be used as a political bat to beat the Tories or white men with. I mean, just look at the way he dodges the question to bang on about trickle-down economics and climate crisis crap. Is that not Orwell's double-think in action live on TV? It's certainly hypocrisy and willful ignorance that makes him look a complete twat to anyone with half a brain cell, especially given his previous race-baiting bullshit. But we literally live in clown world, so we really shouldn't be surprised.